There we go. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday Live, and thank you guys for all your support and love out there. And we've reached 11,000 subscribers, so thank you guys very much. There's the notification. There it is on my phone. I got it on the computer, so we're getting notes out there. So look at that. So there we go. So hopefully everyone's having a good week so far. I know it's only Monday. I've been going through it there we go. Just making sure it's not doing anything crazy. Tonight we're running the USRA Mikado and the PRR flavor. So I haven't ran this one in a little bit. And then someone, the first comment from XBob2011 said, "Can you run a Lionel Legacy?" And there we go. Also, funny story tonight, guys. Basically, we'll be running all Lionel stuff because my base or my WTIU is in a tote that I used this weekend to run some trains at the Steam and Engine Club that I'm part of at Williams Grove. So we'll be running all Lionel stuff, either conventional or, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we get into. Maybe we'll run a conventional engine a little bit later. But we're stuck to running Lionel. I don't feel like running conventional Mike's train house, but we'll run as much legacy stuff or TMCC stuff that we can. I've got the Mikado on the track, pulling a decent reefer train. We already ran the Allegheny a lot. We've already run the Malay a ton of times. Maybe I'll run the EM1 tonight if I get that hooked up. We'll see. But also we could run, the Strasburg Camel we've ran a lot. What else? What else do I have that's still... I've got the Shark. The Sharks are a little finicky. Oh, God, lots of comments so far. What's up, guys? So, what's up, Ed Ice? How's it going? Lionel Trains 94. Hello. Old Ohio, how's it going? What's up, Ken? How's it going? Brian Cahill, what's up, brother? Don Peck, we also have Datified in the house. What's up, brother? I might as well... Here, I'll... Let's see. I gave Datified, because I know him pretty well. I gave him Blue Wrench Properties, so just in case. What's up, David Stevens, X-Blob? What else? Getting into HO trains by tomorrow. It's been through a lot. Keep going. Definitely understand. Good luck on the HO trains. They're I had a bunch of HO growing up. I just got more hooked onto the O scale stuff. What's up, Don Peck? Thank you so much. What's up, William? Oh, because the snow. Oh, geez. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I love swimming too. May not look like I like doing any physical activity. I actually do. Swimming is like one of my favorite things to do. Unless the ocean, the ocean's rough. You know, I love swimming in the ocean, but when the ocean fights back, it's never fun. But I love swimming. It's really hard to get me out of the water too. What's up, Stephanie? How's it going? Hello. What else we got? David Stevens. I think I said something to you already. Ed Iceberg. Matt, what's up? How's it going? Love O scale. Just a small layout. Yeah, anything works with all that stuff. So, sorry, I just got a notification there. I thought it was for the stream. Let's see. 671 May 1946. Very nice. Miss swim in the ocean. Hey, landlocked. You guys could build like a water park or something, you know? It's like, call it like Ocean View. I don't know. There we go. Give her some more speed. It's actually a decent train. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 14 cars. 14-car reefer train. Oh, yeah. We got the purple remote of power. Look at that. I love these things. These are like indestructible. Just don't drop them, though. Don't drop them. Sometimes the wheel gets a little dicey. Yeah, 027 track will get you started for sure. Haven't been to the ocean, like the coast of Florida, in like 3 years. Yeah, I love the ocean. I missed a comment or two. If I miss any comments, just let me know, guys. I do apologize. There's a lot of comments. Abuse the power. It's all good. No worries. What's up, Doc? How's it going? Rebranded the screen name. That's awesome. What's up, DB Tech? Lots of water's hard to come by. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've never been to Vegas. It's kind of on my list. I know it's expensive, but there's other places that are more priorities at the moment. But maybe when I get a little bit older, I'll go to Vegas. We'll see. I'm not much of a gambler. I mean, I gamble with model trains. Does that count? We all gamble with model and toy trains. I feel like every purchase these days, new or used, is a gamble. But yeah, I guess we're all a little bit of gamblers in the house if we're all in this hobby together. It's just the way it is, right? Get rid of this notification. There we go. So, but anyways, guys, we have 30 people in here already. I want to thank everybody for your love and support on the channel, and really appreciate the community that I've built and you guys have built as well throughout the years on the channel. Really does mean a lot to me. We've hit 11,000 subscribers today. Was not expecting that. I've got so much other stuff going on. Though the YouTube channel, yes, it's important to me, but it's not everything that I do. I have a day job that's very busy right now. Got a lot of new changes going on with the day job. So the railroad's busy. The model railroad isn't as busy right now, but there's just a lot of going on. So I do appreciate your guys' love and support. I really appreciate everybody. I've met so many great people doing this the last 4 years, almost 5 years now. So I really do appreciate it. Hey, David, thank you so much. Do Weekly Rise, who saw a wonderful community built around your great people. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, live streams are the best, honestly. It really hurt the channel not doing live streams. Like, really, really hurt the channel. What's up, Tristan Loves Trains? How's it going? Mike, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The live streams help, and if people have questions, it's cool to address them. Kind of like face to screen, because it's not face to face. But face to screen, it's pretty cool. Addressing questions and all that. Seeing how my glasses are. This is like a glorified hairband. We'll see. There we go. There we go. We're running a USRA Mikado. TVRM. I have not. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Juice Trains. Thank you so much. What's up, Jeff? Congrats. Oh, thanks, Ed. No worries. Oh, geez. Got to have a dance party. That'd be a T1 dance party. Oh, my gosh. That'd be awesome. I still need a T1. Yeah. Do you have Strasburg train sets? I kind of do. I don't have like a full set. If I win the Mega Millions, I can afford to buy like a 6-car set of Strasburgs. I have a 2-car set that I will tell you guys, they're way overpriced. $400 for 2 cars is just disgusting. And I traded an engine and then bought the set for $200. So got $200. I traded in a GP30. It was a Seaboard GP30 to my buddy, and then he put that money towards the set of cars. And I got the last 2 set of cars that they had at this. I think I got them up at White Rose. White Rose Trains up in off of Route 30. So what's up, Roscoe? Hey, thank you so much, man. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Congrats. In caps. How do you can write a comment on a super chat? Yes, you rock. That's so cool. I didn't realize I could go that deep with the super chats. But yeah, thank you so much. It's weird. I can write a comment. Well, let's see. Hold up. How do I reply? I can write thank you. Did it go through? Interesting. But yes, thank you so much. I didn't realize. I guess it's a new YouTube feature. Uh, so, but thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Like I said, the live streams have helped out the channel tremendously, and there's been an uptick in the channel ever since October. The channel's gone like it's scooped. If you look at my analytics, it like scoops. So it really does help, and I do apologize, guys. It's been crazy with work. I haven't been home to do live streams. A lot of people are saying just do them in your hotel room. But I have to do them earlier because I would wake up at the crack of dawn. Right now, I'm in a weird work schedule that's not going to last forever. It's just this. It's just an interesting situation. Some of you guys in the chat know that are my friends that I keep up with on a daily. But it's all good stuff. It's all very good stuff. I'm not going to talk about it online, but if I see you guys at train shows, just ask me if you care to know. There we go. Nothing bad. It's just in a weird scheduling transition period. It'd be pretty cool if you hit 100,000. Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll see. Yes, the new MTH wood-sided are going to be very, very nice, and they're affordable. Vigilant 700E. I wish. It's a little steep right now. Duplicate Strasbourg cars, that is. Yeah. I will say I do have a 4-car set of the MTH Pennsylvania Railroad woodsides, original woodsides. They're super nice. I wouldn't trade them for the world. They're actually sitting on the floor right now because I had to transplant stuff to make a tote free, so I could then transport more trains to a local train run event Saturday. But I do have the 4-car set of the Mike's original PRR cars. And the only 2 cars I'm missing, well, actually, I'm missing 4 cars, or 3 cars. What is it? I'm missing the combo, the baggage car, and then the observation at the end. It's got 1 million O-scale trains. Yeah, probably. It's hi, buddy, from work. We're slow tonight. Frozen switches in the yard. Oh, no. Oh, geez. Well, oh God. Well, be safe out there, Logan. Just be careful, man. But yes, I'd say, oh yeah, it's a you're at the shops. Non-controlled track. Oh God. I've had my fair share of dealing with like frozen ground, and actually the railroad I work for, guys, not giving too much away. Some of you guys know, just keep it to yourself. So basically, the first time I went out on track to work for the railroad, it was actually very cold, very similar to what we're going through like right now. It was like -10 or so the day or night before, and this is like something I'll never forget. We wanted to basically get our hands dirty on the first day and everything. Everyone's like, what are we going to do? Everyone's anxious to work, and it's freezing cold out. So the first thing that we did was we walked down to the yard from the station, and we were going to do wood ties. But it was so cold, the ground was like, if the best consistency I can come up with is like Italian ice when you first stick the spoon in before it kind of cools, heats up a little bit. You can actually stick a spoon in, or like ice cream. And when we stuck the pick in the ground to move the dirt out of the way, because it was like a yard track, it's pretty nasty. The pick just bounced off the ground because the ground was frozen. So yeah. So yeah, that was my first railroad experience, trying to dig frozen earth, and we had to wait for the ground to heat up. We got like, I think we did like 8 ties because it was so cold and the ground was so frozen. So what's up, John? How's it going, man? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Oh, this is why I'm not in track. Not in track. We have fun. We do have fun. I do like my track department. Have you visited railroads west of the Mississippi? I have not. So one of the cool things about where I work, they do offer, I think it's after 5 or 10 years, it might be 10 years of service, they offer a trip on any train that heads anywhere. I believe you can go like the auto train or out west or something, and it's free with, I think, a room. So I don't get rooms for free. We still have to pay for those. But that would be something I'd like to do at my like 10-year railroad anniversary, is take a trip out west, possibly go out to like Durango. What's it, Durango and Silverton, or there's another railroad out there I'd love to check out. Rio Grande, Rio Grande Scenic Railroad. I would love to do that. Use tubular track. Yeah, tubular is great for the old stuff. I absolutely love it for like pre and post war stuff. Tubular is great. Oh, original. Love that railroad. Yeah, I haven't been out there yet. Let's see. I missed a couple comments up top. Super cold days are never fun, especially when you had to stop your train to check a switch. Yeah. Grand Canyon would be cool too. I would like to see the Grand Canyon. It's definitely on my bucket list. Yes, so we will be at Timonium. Jeff, what's the date of that show? You can write that in the chat. I can highlight it. Yeah, if you can write the dates of the show, I'll highlight it in the chat. So it'll be a fun show. Definitely a fun show. Colorado Railroad Museum, Golden, Colorado. Be cool. There's a couple other comments in here that were up top. Got the B&O set on order. It'd be awesome. How did 17 do yesterday? So I didn't see 17 yesterday. I saw her on Saturday. It's awesome. Glad to see, no matter how often you do this, when you do, people still show up and support. Yes. Yeah. I agree with that. It's awesome. Like we've gone live. I've done like impromptu live streams that Monday's kind of like our night, the schedule night, and other channels have reached out and stuff. Like I did a live stream on one of my fellow model railroaders nights, and he messaged me. It was friendly. He's like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, are you doing your streams on Wednesdays? Like, what's going on?" And I was like, "Dude, I am so sorry." It's one of my good buddies, and we ended up talking for a while, just catching up. But I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to like step on your night." And we all treat each other with respect out here. It's been like, there's a lot of good model railroaders out there. Old RGS railroad spike. Very cool. Does NCR always have diesels on the other end? So, okay. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the video. Appreciate that. So, just operating the NCR, what they've done in the past for the larger trains, they basically run a helper on the end. There's been years that they haven't done that, and I think a couple of things. I heard a lot of grumbles from people, and when I first saw it, like they're running the helper as a diesel, I already kind of figured that, because if you go on their website, so if you go on the Northern Central's website, you can look up their consist for that day. So if I go on their website, actually this is all posted up right now. So if you go on their website and go under buy tickets, it will say like the Lincoln Car, New Freedom, South Branch, and oh god, I I can't think of the D. Reed Anderson car. So that's their usual 4 cars. So if you see any other cars attached to that, like the Trail Sisters, which are super heavy cars for 17, usually they're going to run a helper. So I saw online that they had the 2 Trail Sisters at the end, and then I saw a consist video of someone with a caboose. I thought, they're going to use the diesel. Now, years past, when they're just running the old wood-sided cars, there are no helpers. They'll just run it as a conventional steam engine train. But for this weekend, because they had the extra Trail Sisters on, probably trying to make some extra holiday revenue because it's a busy time of year. Yes, they ran helpers. 17 really didn't do a lot of work. But the other thing is, too, if you look at it from a logistics standpoint with the railroad, they're making a lot of money off of the other cars, which helps out the railroad. More capacity so they can run, more people, get them exposed to the railroad. And a lot of people's first time out there and stuff. But then also the engine just came out of the shop. So they might be trying to look at breaking certain mechanical pieces in, not really, bearing down on the engine right out of the shop. So there's a couple other ways to look at it. So it was a great time filming, got some great shots. Of course, us steam lovers love hearing the chuffing and hear her bark off, exhaust up the hills. But for this trip, it was more of a photogenic journey, seeing 17 operate and also hearing the whistle, which the railroad hasn't heard that whistle in a year plus. So I'm glad it's back. I'm glad they're not like destroying the engine right out of the shop. So there are some benefits to this trip. And like I said, I heard a lot of people grumbling, oh, there's a diesel. I kind of made a couple comments like, oh man, it's a diesel. But then you realize, that it just came out of the shop, had a very hefty price tag onto the shop bill, and they're not going to destroy it, which I'm glad they're, taking it easy with 17. So there's lots of good stuff that comes out of this. And I had a great time, met some great people while rail fanning. I usually don't do a lot of rail fan videos anymore because I'm more into the model side. But I do enjoy filming trains and had a great time. Had an absolutely great time. 844. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. I didn't pull a Reading in Northern. Oh, God. It's actually pretty amazing. So I will say this. Years ago, I was able to get a cab ride in one of the GP30s at Reading and Northern. And at the other end, they were running C&J 113, which is an 060 steam engine, a very big 060. And when we got to the end of track, because the diesel would pull it out to where it was going, and I think it was Cressona Yard or whatnot. It might have been the Cressona Yard. It got to the end of that yard, and then the engineer in the cab of the diesel basically did all hands off, and the steam engine pulled the entire consist back to Minersville. So I will say that Reading and Northern, when they do use helpers, for the most part, it's most 90% the steam engine. Same with Western Maryland Scenic has their diesel on the other end. When you're going up to Frostburg, their steam engine does maybe 80% of the work. There are a lot of times I could feel that we were being pushed up the hill, not pulled by the engine. So it's all for the best, Let's see. Auto racks. I did not see them yet. I was gonna watch my buddy Sean's video on that. So Conahay Rail, 2 cab rides in 2020 102 backing up. Very cool. What's up, William? How's it going? York 17 is mainly pushed this week. Yeah, she was. Yes, I would say 99% of that trip. Other than, coming down the hill, coasting down the hill was 17 all the way. But I had a good time. Like I said, great footage, great time. Did some other experimental shots. Did not do a ground shot this time. Didn't really feel like it. getting the other camera out. But I had a good time. Yeah, Stockman Productions. There we go. Stockman. We got to get Datafieds in here. My buddy channel DA Griffin Hobby. He's a 3-rail guy. There's a lot of just Google Lionel Trains and all that. You'll find all kinds of all channels. But always, my thing with this hobby is just make sure you do you. Make sure it works right. Don't try not to break anything. That's the biggest thing with this hobby. Just try to make sure you don't fry anything. What's up, Big Rich Trains? How's it going? What's up, Radar? Who else we got? I saw another comment up top. Fire Craig UP, still owned by SP. SP is, oh God, parent. Oh, wow. Interesting. UP Transcontinental. It's interesting. Let's see. Like seeing the Steam without helpers. Yeah, so I'm sure this summer, the best Steam trips to get on with that engine, it's going up to the tunnel. Up to the Howard Tunnel is awesome. UP Corp. UP is technically Rio Grande, but was a bit of a stretch. You ask me. Oh my gosh. Heiss's channel, it's interesting. I've seen him on YouTube. He gets tremendous traction from all kinds of stuff. But like I said, it's more rail fanning. I'm not a huge rail fan YouTube watcher anymore. I've seen too much crazy stuff from rail fans working for the railroad that scares the crap out of me. So that's why I went more to the model side, guys. This is my happy place up here. I love working for the railroad, but I've seen too much craziness out from people trying to film trains. Yeah, I saw a video of this kid recently. He was, God, where was it? It was somewhere down south, and they were trying to film at a station, and his camera was about to fall. It was windy. Camera was about to fall into the gauge of the track. The kid went to grab the tripod. Then a train came the other direction. Didn't even look. It's that stuff. I just don't want to see that in person. I'm just kind of Yeah, check out John's channel. If anyone has channels in here, feel free to write. But I've seen a lot of craziness, like Jim Thorpe. I was talking to my fellow railroad guys, and he sees all kinds of crazy stuff from Jim Thorpe. I've seen really stupid things at Jim Thorpe. I saw a guy. The engine blew the horn twice. The bell's ringing to go forward on the scenic, the gorge train, and this family was standing in the gauge of the track, trying to get a photo of the train as it's moving. And no one was, I was too far away to tell them, but everyone's just standing there just watching it happen. It's I hate seeing that stuff. From last low fellas. Oh yeah. Shorts on the club layouts. Yeah. My dad put in 50 years. Now I'm building him a layout. So it's very interesting. Actually helping my dad do the same thing. He's recently retired, and he wants to get back into running trains. Not like doing a model railroad like my layout. He wants to do more of a toy layout. But I told him I'd help him out. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Southern Pacific. Nice. I won't do 50 years. It's too much. I'll do probably 35 years. And then I'm going to get out and probably move to Florida. Steam operating conductor said, have to move, climb onto the front. Yeah, I've seen videos too. I don't get it. There's a lot of scenic railroads out there, and I get everyone wants. I tell the wife this all the time. I said, these guys, and Logan I've talked to before as well. He probably sees it. there's so many people out there that want to play railroad, and they don't realize how dangerous the railroad is, and they just want to, dress up and blow the whistle and hit the throttle and all this stuff. But I've seen so much goofy, squirrely stuff out like scenic railroads, and I tell people all the time. And I went on a rant like this weekend because I saw some like really unsafe stuff, and like just in the past. And I was telling them that, yes, it's a scenic railroad. You're not dealing with trains going track speed anymore. Everything's restricted, like 15 to restricted. But there's so much dangerous stuff that happens. Like things can fly off the train. You can have derailments. You can have objects on the track. Misaligned rails, misaligned switches, as we saw from Strasburg. Misaligned switch, that could have been catastrophic. So there's a lot of stuff I see on scenic railroads. So like, that I know is unsafe. It's like I don't know. I see it all the time. It's just crazy. So I haven't been around a lot of scenic railroads of late. The biggest thing I see, like, just drives me crazy. I see guys jump off of like moving equipment all the time. And I see guys, they'll jump. This is absolutely crazy. I don't understand why guys think it's so cool to like do that foot move. I'm sure you guys have seen videos of old railroads doing it, but like they'll be on the platform of a car and then they'll step off while the train is about to stop. The last second, they'll do the foot thing, the shuffle, and then they'll walk in the gauge of the track to cross over to flip a switch. I'm like, dude, don't just wait for the train to stop. It takes a couple seconds, I see it all the time. And I don't understand. I guess it's like the thrill of jumping on and off equipment while it's moving. They think it looks cool. It's not. Someone's going to get hurt or worse. So yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Just checked out the black and white short. Hey, thank you so much. I just posted that on here. Yeah, safety's first. There is no other safety second. Safety is first, and then if not, it's instant. It's catastrophic. Excuse me. 13 Pylon Station, there were people standing very close to the engine while it was moving. Yeah. So I made a comment like that this weekend. These guys were on the ground near the station, and 17 was coming up. And I'm like, first off, steam at high pressures is dangerous. So you shouldn't have your head eye level to the cylinders, like on the ground trying to get some shot or whatever. Just leave the camera, walk away. Like just walk back, make sure you're not eye level with something that's shooting, laser focused steam right in your eyes. I see that stuff all the time too. It just drives me crazy. But yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Yelling at people to get away. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've only yelled at someone maybe 3 times or so. Not at my railroad. Well, actually, there was one time I did yell at someone to get away from the tracks. It's got to do what you got to do. Yeah, it's a laser beam of steam it's a headshot right to the face. Natural selection. I know. Yeah, for sure. I totally understand what you mean. Yeah, unfortunately, we live in 2020, almost 26, almost, and it ain't like the old days. Put on the bridge and the layout safety first. Yeah, exactly. Staying too close was struck. I've seen that video. I think it might have been the Challenger. Darwin Awards. Yeah, if I see something unsafe at work, like with my coworkers and stuff, which I don't really see a lot because I work with a bunch of senior guys. They're good with safety. Like everyone I work with, I trust them. But we all look out for one another. I have been in other gangs when I first started. It's like you gotta like tell people, hey, that doesn't look very safe. Let's not go through with this task. Let's talk to someone and be like, is there a different way we could do this so it's safe? So at work, it's we're all very safe. We all have rules we follow. I haven't been in a gang probably in a couple years that I've been like, hey, this is not safe or this is a little sketchy. Let's not do this. The gang I've been with for the last track gang I've been with for the last 2 years of the work group has been very safe. Very little incidents, if any at all. I think there's only been like 1 or 2 incidents that I've been around for. Do you have railroad lanterns in your collection? I do. I have. Oh, where is it? Is it behind me? No. I've got like 4 lanterns. I've got a New York Central conductor's white lamp. I've got a work red lamp. It's a Wizard hurricane style Wizard lamp. Then I've got a work lamp from like the early 1900s. Looks like a road lamp that hangs off of a cart. It's red. And then also have an Amtrak, early Amtrak, like probably 70s era Amtrak flashlight that's stamped Amtrak in it. What's up, PR Joe? Dude, Kennywood was awesome. Very nice. Locomotion weekend, January 17th and 18th. So that weekend, I probably definitely preoccupied with another important event. But I absolutely had a blast at Kennywood. The guys at the Pittsburgh Independent High Railers were awesome. Really good people. And they were awesome. So thank you, PR Joe, for that tip. We had a great weekend in Pittsburgh. So absolutely cool. Love your videos, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh man, thank you. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I try to keep all my videos like PG, some PG-13. So like I said, I've always said this in the past, you never know who's watching. So I try to do the best I can to hold back any and anything that's not like family friendly. So I do appreciate that. And that's awesome. Yellow Fever lantern. Nice. Texas Truck Company is trying to. Oh, the Union Pacific. I've seen a lot of crazy truck stuff of late. Actually, we got this little. There we go. Oh yeah, it's spitting smoke fluid out the stack. Oh well, let me turn that off for a bit. Let's let it cook. Let it soak in. But yeah, that's the one thing about trucks and stuff I've seen recently. I've seen a lot of goofy, squirrely stuff on the road with trucks. Like yesterday, I was driving up to Harrisburg, and there was a truck with the door in the back. The trailer door was swinging. So I blew the horn a bunch, and we tried to flag him down. He looked at us like we had like 12 heads. Today, several trucks going like 40 miles an hour in a 65. No hazards or nothing, and just swerving between the lanes, not paying attention. So I've seen a lot of weird truck stuff. It's probably because of the holidays and guys are working more. And also there's a lot of stuff going on with CDLs, like people not having CDLs driving. I've seen a lot of weird stuff in the news about that. It's very scary. So just be careful. Be careful out there, guys. Drive. Also, people are in holiday mode. Just take your time. Be safe out there. Deeply appreciate she's 4 and has been getting into trains since she was 2. Oh, that's awesome. In between train rides. Hey, I really appreciate that. And that's interesting because a lot of checking something out. A lot of younger people are into more of like the video games and stuff. And growing up, I wasn't allowed to play video games as much. My parents would be like, go outside and play. So it's awesome that you guys are out there exploring and then also looking at like train stuff. I grew up with the Brio trains, if you guys remember those, the Thomas Wood trains. So that's really cool. Dad pre-orders the Atlas Reading in Northern 1776. Just Trains. Hey, my buddy Pete shop. Just Trains Delaware, guys. Go check them out. They're great. Yeah, dude. Oh god, the truckers these days are wearing slides, They get off the truck, they're wearing like Nike slides or Gucci flip flops. The old Brio. Oh, that's awesome. So my old wood trains. The only thing to be careful of, I know the old, the '90s red. Any trains that were red from Thomas from like the '90s, I think they're painted with lead paint. So just be careful of those. Those were recalled when I was in high school. I think it was like the red one. What James is red? I forgot. But any of the red engines, they were recalled for paint. Yeah, the Brio trains were awesome. Just trains Delaware to say hi to Pete. Hey, just to say hi. You walk in the door, hey Pete, and then just leave. I'm just joking with you. No, spend some money there. He's a good dude. Explains why James is kind of rare. Yes, so they were recalled. The red. So Thomas, I think I still have mine because I don't know. I just it probably explains a lot. But yeah, the red. I think the red engines. It was like James, and there's another red one that's all red. I forgot the name of them. They were all recalled, and they came out with like replacements. So pretty interesting. Strasburg line, Williams Grove. Oh yeah, Williams Grove are awesome. Yes, you'll love 17. 17's awesome. Oh, from the 70s. Oh, you're talking about Brio, not the Thomas. They'll work. Be awesome. So Annapolis, that's Star Hobby. Star's great. You'll love Star Hobby. We bought from him, including MTCS like Western Maryland Heritage. Yeah, Pete's great with a lot of just different railroads and stuff, local stuff. Big MTH dealer too, which is cool. Oh, no problem, dude. Star Hobby's awesome. Have a lot of '90s Brio. That was just character building. Oh yeah, yeah. We so Brio was safe. Brio, it was just the Thomas era, the Thomas trains that they were making. But yes. Oh man, the Grove ran last week or last weekend, so it was a lot of fun. Yes, Williams Grove is going to complete the loop, and I can't wait. I'm going to see if I can get on that project to help them out. I was going to recommend for building track, and I've done it in the past, but anyone in here that's seen track being built, you can panel it out. So basically, you make sections of track, and then you stagger the rail so it's offset. So you put your plates in or your joint bars. They're offset, and you can build a loop of track fairly quickly. Plan on going there in East Maine. Okay, East Maine's all the way up in, well, it's up Thurmont. So that's going to be a long day, but you'll have fun. It'll be a great road trip. It's already 8:00. Oh my goodness. Atlas Christmas car on Sunday. Very nice. What's up, Bill? How's it going? Let's see. Let's get you guys on the track side here. Gonna loosen this. Loosen that up. Was James blue? Not sure. We've got the USRA Mikado on the track, running opposite of traffic tonight. Oh, the Roy Rogers. Yeah. Yeah, brother. A lot of people say it's like, they ask me, do you hate Lionel stuff? And I'm like, no, I just really like the older Legacy and TMCC stuff. Let's give her some smoke. Hope all is well. Yeah, man. Pretty good. Tonight we're running a reefer train mixed with MTH, RMT, and Lionel cars. What's up, Rick? How's it going? How many mains do you have? Just one. So the old layout, if you guys want to go back to like 2021, we had 3 operating tracks. We had one up top, 2 on the lower. But then we went to a crazy layout, absolutely crazy layout, that had one main line that like looped around the whole room. And I kind of missed that, but I couldn't access parts of the room. Then with this bench work, we used to have 2 mains, very congested, 2 tracks. And then now we just have one main line, mostly for scenery. I'm not sure who made this engine house. I might be Atlas or Walthers. Might be Walthers. I'm not exactly sure. I'm really been on the hunt for early Legacy stuff. Do you know how much Legacy GP7s from the early 2000s? So I think mine was from like 2000. Oh God, 2008-ish. I think it was like $400. So really anywhere between 3 to 5 for those. I no longer have it. I sold it to my buddy that's in here, Keystone Bill. He had the other Legacy. So I asked him if he would want to buy my other GP7 to lash up, which was cool because I ended up using so I run MTH GP9s or GP7s, and I had a bunch of them like lashed together. So that's why I sold the Lionel one. Buy YouTube Premium, no ads. Oh, God. Yeah, there's ads. So they run ads on the live streams. They've been doing that for a little bit now. Really like the Lionel SW2 switcher. Fun, especially weather. Yeah, it's so it's crazy. I'm looking for the same frame. It's an SW1, and I've got an SW1 shell that needs a frame. But they're awesome engines. I love them. Catching a live stream. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for catching the live. Let's see. Favorite diesel, steam, and oh my gosh, this question. We're gonna be here all night. I hope you guys like pack dinner. Oh man, so your favorite diesel, steam, and electric? Well, obviously my favorite electric's probably a GG1, just because. But my favorite election was electric locomotive, not election. Electric locomotive would probably be a AEM 7. So there we go. What I've ridden in, my favorite electric locomotive I've ridden in is probably an AEM 7. Now, my favorite steam engine is probably a K4S. But what I've ridden in probably, probably like, God, that's a hard one. I'm just going to say K4 Pacific for that one. And then my favorite diesel, probably a GP7, GP9 platform, because they're just so classic, because I'm old school. So for electrics, GG1, locomotive, K4 all the way. And then my favorite diesel, probably a Jeep 7, Jeep 9. But yeah, toasters were cool. I rode in a toaster. I rode in a toaster probably like, what do you call it? Like 2015, right before the Mark train stopped using them. I miss the toasters too. What I'm looking for is from 2007 catalog. Pretty sure it's still a number specific back. Yes, I believe it was. Yeah, Mike, check out. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out a store that might have those. But that's the one I had. I sold it. It was like 89 something, I believe, 8600 something. But I sold it to my buddy. It was a GP7. Terry Day, you need it. Oh God. K4's favorite. Yeah, for sure. Same here. No, GP7, GP9. So, what's up, Loose Trains? How's it going? Yeah, the Wagon Tops. If you ask me what my favorite box car is, hands down the Wagon Top. If you haven't seen a Wagon Top before, you need to go to the B&O Railroad Museum down in Baltimore and check out their Wagon Top. Super cool. They also have a Wagon Top caboose, or it's like a Wagon Top style caboose. Public delivery track. Great spot. Look for Wagon Tops. Oh, yeah. So someone asked me about Wagon Tops. B&Os are really hard to find. Honestly, I think Lionel should make just a ton of Wagon Tops and B&O. And it was really funny. Like, my buddy and I were looking up see if the PR actually had Wagon Tops. And they did. They had a bunch of them. And usually built for auto bodies and heavier stuff. I've got two right here that just went by. One of them says automobiles. It's a double door. The other one just says capacity on it. And then the one up front is got a keystone on it that's in the white lettering. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm a sucker for Wagon Tops. Brings the good Wednesday. Hey, thank you so much, man. I do my best. Atlas O is awesome. Besides the Strasburg snowplow catching on fire. Oh my gosh. Hey Harold, thank you so much. I saw your comment. Great channel. Thank you so much. Oh, dude. Can we run some F3s? Yes, we can. I just forgot. My F3s are TMCC. Any tips for keeping modern boxcar doors? Oh, God. You can glue them shut, or you could use, I've seen guys use a little bit of, grit. It's I forgot what it is. It's like that frog snot stuff. You can put some of that on the door to kind of hold it in place. Yeah, if you don't want to glue them, I was going to say gluing them, that's what I would do, honestly. But if you don't want to use glue, yeah, you could tape. You can actually use a piece of tape and make an adhesive surface on the track of the door so you're not, gluing them shut. But, yeah, you could do, frog snot or use a little bit of, some grit or something from there's, an epoxy grit that they sell. It's like frog snot stuff. Engineer figure out move using glue. Oh God. F7s, even better. We'll do that. Tacky wax. Yeah, that would work too. This is actually one of the older legacies, but it's not road specific. The Facebook groups. Oh God. All right. I'm going to swap this out in a second here. What's up, Timothy? How's it going? The Lionel Crew talk. Yeah. Alrighty. So I got one of the F units ready to roll. Let's see. Let me turn the power off real quick. Yeah, I absolutely love Woodside cars. Let's see. I think the power unit, of course, is on the shelf. So I got to crawl under the layout. At least I think it is. Yeah, power unit is on the shelf. So I get to crawl. But yeah, I forgot these are TMCC with that Rail Sounds 5, which is awesome. And I got these over at Star Hobby that we mentioned earlier. So let's see. All right, you guys have to give me 1 second to take the Mikado off the tracks. All right, be right back. I gotta go grab an F unit. F7A. In the meantime, I'll push these back. And those are only, the head unit's only powered, so it's a B, a dummy A. I think is up here. Yep. All right. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right. This is actually one of my favorite sets of engines. Good. All right, let's fire it up. See what happens here. Let's do. All right. Yeah, foam would work too. I need to see what is smoking and what's not smoking real quick. Let's turn the smoke unit off. Oh, yeah. So it should be smoking at the head. This unit does not smoke. I gotta add some smoke fluid. Like when you put the throttle down, you just hear the hissing of the air. It's one of my favorite things about this set. So smoke unit, I think it's in the rear of each power unit. All I remember reading is the instructions online. It's like, do not put smoke fluid in, what is it, like the front smoke port, and then you have to choose which one you're going to fill up smoke for forever. What's smoke fluid? Good question. So tonight we are using orange. I forgot. Someone usually always asks that. But yes, we're using orange tonight. Just something different. That's all. There we go. A little bit more power here. Hey, now we got smoke out the rear unit. The layout is an 8x12 club style. So we're running on the outside, not like the inside of a platform. So the section that you're looking at is about 2 feet wide. Oh, now we got good smoke. It actually smells like cleaning fluid, like Jeff just mentioned. It smells like that Fast Orange cleaner. It's pretty good, actually. I don't mind it. Let's get you guys over here. Sells some orange smoke. Nice. Yeah, I haven't ran these in a while. Oh, yeah, the Shea Bridge. Yeah, these engines are smoking like Mike's Train House. They are smoking great. Any more work to be done on the layout? Honestly, it's kind of bittersweet because we've been looking at, potentially moving in the near future. So it's like one of those things I don't really want to put any more money into the layout on things that are like extra. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking about right now. It's kind of like I'd rather work on some project pieces than add to the layout. It all depends on the future, like the near future and such. But that is my unfortunate, situation with the layout. The sawmill, okay, it's the sawmill. I haven't plugged it back in because it would go off on its own all the time, so it'd scare the crap out of me. So I have not plugged the sawmill back in. But on a future layout, I'd like to have it more accessible and also put more power in it so it actually smokes when the sawmill's running. Oh, yeah, this thing's smoking great. Citrus. It's like Fabuloso if they made orange. I love it. But I love this layout for um, a couple reasons. And I know it sounds kind of like give yourself a pat on the back or whatever, but I'm proud of this layout because there's a lot of things I did on here that were experimental. And also, I learned a lot from this layout. Like wiring wise, I learned a ton. I've got some tortoise switches in here. I've done different scenery techniques I've never done before, like static grass or plaster work. So this layout has been great to me, and the fact that it's been a good tool to learn how to do some things. And also, the layout runs pretty nice. It does not like Shays or Challengers, but other than that, it runs everything. I've had a big boy on this layout run. I've had the EM1, which is huge. You know, would you prefer an attic or a basement in the future? That is an excellent question because attics are great spaces for sound control and also a good event space, like entertainment space. That is actually a really good question. I've thought about that myself because like this attic is way too small. Like it's a great layout. It's great for what the room is. I absolutely love this space. But a basement I don't have really a basement in this house. It's a finished entertainment area, more so set up like a extra bedroom or apartment sort of thing. But for the weight and such, I would prefer a basement so I could hang some shelves, do my own stud work and hang shelves off the studding. Also not have to worry about close clearances with the headroom and all that. So a basement would be ideal for my situation with O-scale. But attics are great. I love this attic. I have control over the temperature. I've got an air conditioner. I've got ways to, bring stuff up and down the steps. But it also limits me because of a shop space. Like up here, guys, I don't have like power tools. I don't have like a drill press hooked up or a table saw or heavy duty tools that I could use to do bench work. So that's when a basement would be paramount because I can set up a drill press or cut wood and just sweep it up off the floor and not have to worry about dust getting sucked through the house, HVAC system. Also, the weight. This like room has a ton of stuff in it, so the weight on the rest of the house is slightly concerning as well. But I'm not opposed to having like an attic layout again because, like I said, it's a nice entertainment space. So it's really it's hard to say. Basements, mild climate. So my parents' house, I ran trains in the basement, and it was constantly all year about 66 degrees all year round, which was awesome. So we also had the moisture in the basement at a minimum, so it's controlled. 66 was great because it kept all my stuff nice and cool while running. Rabs Trains, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Sculpt mold. No, I can't wait to mess with some more. Yeah, Sculptamold is a lot of fun. Good stuff. Yeah, Datafied, you guys were awesome. I had a blast up here. But yeah, it would be nice to have just a larger space. Attic or basement. Honestly, I'm leaning towards more the basement. Dehumidifier. Yeah, the dehumidifier is a great gift to run in any space. Even up here, I've got a dehumidifier, but the house is so dry right now. I'm assuming it just pulls the moisture from the attic and just distributes it out from the house. Yeah, a walkout basement would be sweet, especially if I build modules and stuff in the future. And also just loading and unloading from club meets. But yeah, basement trains. The only thing is with the basement, you have to worry about moisture and water and critters. All things that can be controlled. The attic in this house, my biggest feat other than space has been temperature. Dave's got a whole garage, but it's a nice space. Lots of room. Infinite height too. He's got lots of height room in that space too. Hey Logan, have a good night. Be safe, man. Have a good night at work. Oh, I gotta add more smoke fluid. Or I could pull the trains off the main, put them back. Yeah, so hey, not a problem, man. Have a good night. Basement takes on water. Oh God. Yeah, I would say a basement would be great. Future layout, guys, mostly, I know everyone's like, I want a yard, a big storage yard and all that. That would be awesome. I gotta slow this train. I gotta add some more smoke fluid. But honestly, I need a space that is a good running, has enough room to put a good running layout. So probably do like a 3 or 4 track main, maybe do like a 2-track main, and then do some crossover tracks on separate lines and stuff. That would be something that I would love to do. Prefers the high ground. Apparently that is a Jedi thing. It's hilarious. Well, the only thing that scares me is like we had a tornado a couple years ago, and I honestly thought the top of the house was going to blow off. So that's something that's concerning. But I'd also like a space to put in like an actual like studio, like a nice studio desk for the live streams, and also like a nice couch chilling space. I can run the trains and sit there and read a book or something and just enjoy the space. Like up here, there's no room for any of that. Like I am on top of everything up here. What's up, Captain Andy? How's it going? Hello, hello. It's offered a loft. It's in Manhattan. Oh, no, not Manhattan. Oh, geez. Here we go.
9640, 9642. Is 2-track clear? Over.
I don't have a 2-track.
Copy that, 9642. You have a clear signal. Over.
I don't have 2-track. The dispatcher sits on the throne of lies. Lots of couch. Be awesome. If I ever get out that way, yes. Oh, yes. The laundry's next to him. Oh, geez. Yeah, like I said, we had that tornado. South Central PA, we had that tornado, and it went right across town, tore up a lot of stuff. Oh, there's the smoke. Got back from Hershey. Woo. Yep, still smells like that Fast Orange cleaner. awesome. Starship Park. Oh, sweet. Hershey Park's close. Wildcats events, very cool. What are you getting from Santa this year? Well, Santa came early because my birthday is in December. So I ended up getting, well, I don't know if they've been purchased yet, but the one of the items I got this year, I'm not talking about on YouTube, but I gave myself a birthmas present. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. It was awesome. And then the other item I got was something that she's getting for me, and that is tickets to see Iron Maiden and either Megadeth or Anthrax with Iron Maiden. So that is what Santa is mostly bringing this year. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say Jeff. It's like YouTube. Oh my gosh. YouTube would be like, oh my gosh, no. Yeah, I wish Santa could come by and pay off a credit card, pay off the house. It's all good. Yeah, it's Anthrax. They're going to Hershey. It's Anthrax, Iron Maiden, or Megadeth and Iron Maiden. They're switching openers, so we'll see. Saw Maiden DC a couple years ago. Great concert. Yeah, I can't wait. Not prohibited. Not ATF prohibited, but it's just YouTube prohibited. Nothing bad. I can't do anything too crazy. I work for the railroad, and I follow all the rules and stuff, but no, nothing crazy. I just went shopping at Bass Pro, and yeah, it's all good. You got a hood car if you're oh god, no, the concert tickets, and then I went to Bass Pro. That's all. So my Christmas is pretty much done. What else? Other than some small, I still have to go Christmas shopping because I've been very busy with work. So it's all good. Oh, the Footbox car. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yeah, like I said, nothing crazy, man. It's just... Shoo. That's another thing on YouTube. A lot of those channels that do that type of content, they're basically, they walk on, shattered glass and eggshells, because a lot of their videos get taken down instantly nowadays. And some of it's like education. Like I watch a lot of historical videos, like World War II videos and such. And some of the people that make them are like, just letting you guys know, I had to re-edit this video because of guidelines and all this. And it's like historical stuff too. So it's interesting how all that works. But yeah, the foot powder car is somewhere in one of my totes. Yeah, I don't know where the foot powder is. Oh God, no. There's a lot of channels out there that were educational that I'd watch, like older, um, even like tanks and vehicles and stuff when I was in high school. A lot of those YouTube channels are like just on residual content because they've stopped putting stuff on YouTube, and some of it's pretty cool. Like, you know, yeah, that's one of the guys I was talking about. Um, Account, yeah, that's one of the big channels that, and he was very educational and such. That's definitely one of the channels I'd watch all the time growing up and just seeing the stuff. Yes, he actually posted a video yesterday. So, what's up, David? How's it going? Yeah, Hickok45 posted a video a couple days ago, and he did a live stream yesterday or so. I know he was hurt. He was in a tricycle accident. On his channel, he talked about that. He like flipped a trike and he hurt his leg, and it's pretty bad. So, but no, his channel is really cool. I like all the historical stuff that they go through. It's just cool to see. So, very interesting. Next time we go to the Mill Restaurant, trains go right through the window. Oh, wow. Do we need more smoke fluid? Nope. Maybe. Yes. At 9 o'clock, guys, we're going to start dwindling down here because I've got to wake up somewhat early. But nothing too crazy. Let's see. Favorite place to eat at Hershey. Yeah, there's an old main line up there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I know he's probably getting up there in years, so we'll have to see. Hatton Hudson. Oh my gosh. World War II history. Very cool. I'm going to swap out the diesels real quick. Reading boxes and a Maryland gondola. Oh, the one motor sounds kind of crunchy. Oh no, I really don't want to take this engine apart.
9642. We'll see you tomorrow. Out.
Tomorrow? I got to run my trains tomorrow. Let me see what else we got up here. What on the shelf? Well, the last time I tried running the Shark, it swam away on its own. So let me try to operate the shock. And if it doesn't want to connect, nope. Oh, something shorted out. That's even better. Huh. All right, we shall see what's going on. Let's see. Why is it also running in reverse? The mystery will never be solved. All right, let's see. I think it's train number. Oh, she's like sparking out the wheels. That's awesome. So we're not running the Sharks tonight because they are misbehaving. So we will check on them in a different adventure. Whoops. Put this back over here. Oh, you know what? We can run my K4 because that's TMCC. Totally forgot. Let's see. We will run the K4. All right. Yeah, I was like, I know I have some other type of TMCC up here, and it's a K4 Pacific, my favorite. So we will do that. All right. And this is like, I think it's a Rail Sounds 4. It's an Odyssey, so it's like pretty late TMCC, but not the latest. Not the greatest and bestest like that Rail Sounds 5. Yeah, Shark is not cooperating at all. At all. All right, let's do this. Engine, assuming 13, 61. Do that. All right, let me add some smoked juice. All right, let's go. Hey, William, thank you so much for stopping in. Have a good night. There we go. Get you guys over here. Oops. Yeah, this engine, guys, I thought about upgrading, but you know what? It runs great as it is, and it's also the pre-war 1361, which looks kind of cool with the Woodside cars here. So I did a chuff switch upgrade, so it's got the 4 chuffs. So if I slow it down, you'll hear all 4. What are those things leaning up against your engine shop? Oh, those are just crates. Yeah, those are just basically at the first idea of intermodal. The PRR came out with these crates that you'd have a vault and you could put goods in them, and they lift them up by crane and put them on the gondolas. S gauge. Yeah, we'll see. That was pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Brian? How's it going? Thank you so much. Reminded me I want Ford Chuff upgrades for some of my engines. New Year's resolutions. Oh my gosh. This is just the magnet switch on this one. I glued magnets to the inside of the wheel and then used the reed switch. So this engine kind of has a gallop to it. It's also not the best smoker. It really needs an MTH smoke unit and tear out the Lionel one, but I haven't done it yet. Yes, for this one. Because they're spoked wheels. Yeah, this one had just enough clearance because of the spoked wheels. It's kind of a pain to do, but it did it. So we were talking about this earlier, but I may not add a bunch more to this layout. That's the other thing that's true. The layouts are never finished, just because I might be looking at moving soon. So I wouldn't want to put too much more money into it. My newest addition is like my cold tower in my yard. That was a new-ish addition. Other than that, probably not a whole lot more. Oh, geez. I'll ship it. I'll ship it out there. That's one of the plans, just we'll see. I probably have to wait till like midwinter or so. If you did move, could you the layout? I would honestly just start over. If someone was to get 4014, 844, oh man, that's hard to say because I'm not into like a lot of the Western Railroad stuff, but I don't own a big boy, so maybe a big boy probably from Lionel. We'll see. that's a good question. Let's see. Let me slow her down a little bit here. Would you want to stay close to where you are? Honestly, it's always hard to say because you always make connections and stuff where you live, and I realize I need to expand my horizons and with a larger house. But no, it's hard to say. I mean, we've always looked for stuff close by because we're comfortable with where we are and stuff. But it's just how house buying is and what's available and what's in the market too. So it's very hard to say. One of your favorites to run? Yeah. Like I said, I would never change out the Odyssey in this engine. It works great. It's got the chuffs that I added to it. It's got a nice whistle, and it's a good Odyssey runner. And it's also scale K4, so I can't go wrong with that. What's the slowest speed we get? What do we get? Let's put it in reverse real quick. What's the first speed? Cranking it back. That's the slowest speed we get. There you go. There's your Odyssey speed. But back in the day, this was like the Cadillac of model railroading. But it's a beautiful engine. I enjoy it. And I think, guys, these K4s, I know Lionel put out their newer whatever brass hybrid ones. And I have a feeling that these Odyssey K4s are going to shoot up in price. Probably, you're going to see these K4 shoot up to like 800 plus, which is crazy, but is the way it is. Let me get you guys over here. Try to get the camera. There we go. But anyways, guys, it's almost 9 o'clock. So a couple things. I know a lot of you guys have been watching my train layout videos of Christmas stuff. So we're going to do a whole weekend of train layouts, probably this weekend coming up. It all depends on if I can get them all. There's 5 more. Oh, God, 5 more layouts. And I do appreciate you guys watching those. And I'm just setting this out here. I love filming layouts. It's something I really do enjoy. And I enjoy filming them and putting them up on YouTube. So first off, it documents that layout for that year. I've had people reach out to me being like, hey, thank you so much for posting this. I used to go see that when I was a kid, or I used to go take my kids there, and we haven't been in years. I'm glad they're still doing it. So I get that type of documentation. Also, the historical value of it's that year's train layout. So some people like to look at, years past and such. So there's another bonus of filming them. Also, people just like Christmas trains and Christmas time. So that's the other aspect of filming train layouts. The other thing too, and I don't mean to sound rude or whatever, I can't get in depth with some of these videos. Like I can't go behind the scenes and get a lot of cool shots. I've had the ability to do that this year only twice, and there are people that I know. One of the layouts I helped, some of the scenery or lighting work, and I knew the people that worked on that layout. So after the layout closed down, great example is Mechanicsburg. Really cool people up there. One of my good friends runs was running trains and also runs part of that layout committee for the track plan and all that. So I was able to, after hours, do some really cool shots. So one thing with some of the layouts I'll be visiting this weekend is that I don't have that sort of access. So what you see is kind of like what you get. Like that's the best I can do. And two of those layouts, at least one of them, and it's very similar to Kennywood. I know a lot of you guys enjoyed the Kennywood layout. So Kennywood, the way it was set up, and I didn't want to like put this in the video at the time, but I had someone reach out to me saying like, hey, I wish you could have filmed more of the Kennywood. So the park, I paid a lot of money to go to that amusement park. It was not free to film that layout. And it was like almost $100 for my wife and I to go. And that's including tickets, parking, and also we wanted to enjoy ourselves, walk around Kennywood. So that's the other thing too. It was not a free video to film. And also we had other things to do that night. But there was a huge line to get in to see the layout. And they had about 4,000 people that night to see the train layout. So what you guys saw, what I filmed at the Kennywood layout, was me walking around the layout twice. So I waited in line the first time, and then I had someone like right up my shoulder, like breathing down my neck as I was filming with my phone like this, trying to get as many cool shots as I could, trying to get the trains going by the best I could and document the layout. And then I ended up talking to the great people that ran that layout, really, really nice folks. And they ran some other stuff later. When we were done doing our rounds of the park, we rode some rides, we ate some food, came back to the train layout, filmed it, did the line again. I had someone breathing down my shoulder the whole time as I'm sitting there with my phone, trying to be as polite as possible because people are waiting in line. And then I had to, after we went through the layout's like a U shape. So after that, we filmed it, ended up getting a couple other shots because I kind of stood there and like people walked around me. So that layout was very difficult to film. The other three layouts, I don't think they're going to be like that. There's one, I believe it's Elizabethtown. One of my viewers reached out to me. I have to reply their email and reach out to them about filming this week sometime. Forgot. I've been so busy with work and life in general. That's more of a club layout than the other two layouts in Baltimore. Shouldn't really be like that, but there's one that I know is like that. So bear with me with some of the other train layout videos, guys. It's not really easy to film. Plus there's families and people there. And it's like, I want to be respectful of, I do as much editing as I can so I don't get people's faces in there, especially our younger people. I try to edit everything I can out because it's a train video or whatever. So I do the best I can. I just want to put that out there. Some of these train layout videos are extremely hard to film for the situations I'm thrown in. And sometimes like it's hard to get in there and like film while no one's there. So the two layouts I'd like to try to get there once the property's open. One of them's at a mall. I've been filming that layout for the last 3 years. That's the Kenilworth Mall in Maryland. One of the people that run the S-Gagers Club it's Baltimore S-Gagers. They help build that layout. So I always like filming that layout. Once that property opens, I'll probably do that on Friday morning. And then what else? There's the Wise Avenue train layout. I might film that on Friday as well, or Saturday. And then there's another layout in Maryland that I would like to film that I haven't filmed in a while. So we're looking at possibly four train layout videos between now and Christmas. So I do appreciate your guys' patience on those. Like I said, it's something I really do enjoy filming, but sometimes it's not that easy. And sometimes the videos aren't as long as I'd like them to be, or like the Kennywood layout, such a large layout. They had 3 trains running on the 3 mains, and the layout was so big. So I was waiting for trains to come by and it was a good time, beautiful layout, lot going on, a lot. So I think that video came out pretty well, but I wish I could have stayed longer to film. But like I said, we paid for tickets to enjoy the amusement park and the rides and Santa and all the other events there and such. So I kind of have to balance my time. Yes, it's cool to film, but I like to, enjoy myself for what I paid for. So it's the way it is. But these other layouts, a lot of them are like donation based or free to check out. They ask for donations and such, and putting the videos out there helps out the organizations too. So that's always the best. So a couple comments here before we head out. Let's see. Appreciate you just doing it. Hey, I appreciate that. Really means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, listen, filming public layouts has been almost like it's like a skill. You have to you go with the flow, and like train shows and stuff, usually it's pretty relaxed. I had someone get upset because I was filming and they didn't want their stuff being filmed one time. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'll just go somewhere else and film. Then I had people from the same club ask me, why didn't you film our layout? You were there. We saw you filming. Why didn't you post it? So it's all, you can never win, but I do the best I can. And I always have fun. Train shows like the Great Scale Show coming up, I would love to do a video and then also run some of my collection too. So, contact. So some of these places, I almost feel like you need to sign like a waiver, being like, hey, but that gets complicated. And then it gets into the legal aspect of filming and all that. Some of these places are public, like the state fairgrounds at Maryland. It's a public space, but technically it's state. It's weird. You get into all these weird things. It's state property, but it's a public event. So they're hosting the event and there's no rules about filming. And then someone like me mentions that, then all of a sudden it's like no filming at all. Like how the York train show used to be. It's like no filming, no pictures at all. So no one will ever know about what we do at York, and we'll never get newer people to join. But now it's great because you can film and post, which is awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't mind filming what you guys have. Probably after the Christmas season, check out some of the newer scenery and such. It's a public, shouldn't have problem. Yeah, it's just a bunch of, like I said, it gets a little hairy about sometimes filming certain things. And amusement parks too. A lot of amusement parks do not allow like vlogging or filming. Disney's pretty good. There's some local parks that have been like no filming at all, no this or that. So for the most part, a lot of amusement parks are cool with it, but there's a handful, some of the bigger ones, you have to have like a media pass and like they check all your equipment out and all that. So it is what it is. But anyways, guys, I'm going to head out. It's after 9. I have to go to bed soon, but I want to thank all of you. We probably had about 1,000 views already tonight. So very successful stream. And thank you guys. Everyone in the chat, you're one of 11,000. Anyone that's not subscribed, please do. And the only reason why I turn on subscriber only for the chat is because we get a lot of weird spam stuff. If I turn the subscriber only mode on, it filters out some of that goofiness and spam weird stuff that I've had in the past. So I really do appreciate it, guys. Love and support really, really means a lot. And like I said, I'll be filming layouts this weekend. It's probably going to be most of my Saturdays filming nothing but train layouts. So anyways, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks, Roscoe. I appreciate it, man. That's gas money for this weekend. Well, actually, so the way YouTube is, that'll be gas money in January. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, it's going to be a great, crazy weekend of just train layouts. I thought about just doing one giant video, but we'll do separate ones. So yeah, I'll probably post one every day until like Christmas Day. But anyways, guys, have a good night. Thank you all so much. You guys mean a lot to me. Hang in there. It's almost the end of the week. It's Monday. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So anyways, guys, we'll see you. See you next time. Have a good night. See you guys.